All right, round one looked shaky on paper, but it delivered chaos. And I want to start with Boston. I've been saying the Celtics feel more like a formula than a fireworks show. When the threes fall, they're a machine. When they don't, they stall, while Philly's got multiple guys who can create without help. Do you buy that, or am I being too harsh?
I buy it because Embiid was the exact matchup that short-circuited Boston's plan. With him parked at the rim, their drives dried up, their centers were unplayable, and on the other end, nobody could guard him, so the series turned into Boston living or dying on jumpers.
And the Embiid skepticism has always just been about health, not talent. With him healthy and Paul George rolling, Philly suddenly has four live scorers who don't need screens, which is rare. I also thought Missoula overcooked the rotation and put them behind early. Given that, were you fine sitting a hobbled Tatum late in the series?
Yes. Even with Tatum, the Embiid problem didn't go away, and Missoula's surprise lineup created early confusion in a hole they couldn't climb out of. Big picture, Boston needs a burst speed guard who can puncture defenses and a big wing or front court piece, a Derek White for Aaron Gordon framework, plus a young forward, gives them playoff versatility without overtaxing anyone in the regular season.
Gordon fits Boston's culture, tough, playoff-tested, West-bred, and I do it. Shifting to Knicks, Sixers, Embiid versus KAT is spicy. OG gives New York that two-way edge on the wing, and Maxey with Edgecombe bring real pace. I lean Knicks by a hair. Unless Embiid and PG are fully right, then it's Philly by a nose. Where do you land?
It's a coin flip. I nudge Knicks for home court and more lineup flexibility. The swing is whether Embiid bullies KT so much that Thibs is forced to play Mitchell Robinson, letting Embiid camp at the rim. If New York can keep KT at the 5 and stretch Embiid into space with OG, they tilt the floor back.
It's perfect television, New York's audience, Philly's scars, and finally a healthy, loaded Sixers group that's underachieved for years, but now might be the most talented unit left.
When Embiid is right, he's the best player in the East, and that alone scrambles the bracket.
On the West, the OKC defense is a blur, but my big takeaway was LeBron. That Rockets series was the exclamation point on the LeBron over KD debate. His ability to squeeze value out of every possession and every teammate is singular, and the gap isn't close.
It's his versatility and timing. He drifted at times in the regular season. Then in the biggest moments, he bent the series with force and shot making, especially in Game 6 where his intensity shrank a young team. That was a classic veteran heist.
KD barely played, but the on-off split said the Rockets held up better without him, while the Lakers never did without LeBron. He also unlocked DeAndre Ayton by feeding him early and often, which matters with an emotional big. That's playoff psychology at work.
Leadership isn't optional. You have to breathe belief into the room, and LeBron still does. KD thrives when others steer the ship for him, which is why I'd tell Houston to lean into the now. Flip Sengun and assets for Giannis, stack him with KD, Van Vliet, and Amen Thompson, then chase a 2 to 3 year window without punting the future completely.
That would make Houston terrifying on defense with Giannis and Amen hunting